Play with 1.1 with teams shooting free throws at the other end to score more than 3 to get a 4-point play. I don't know why you fouled there, but Griffin did. It was an emotional game, as I mentioned. There was a lot of physicality. We had an ejection. We had numerous technical fouls. We had a lot of jawing and yapping between the two. Just all it added to the fun tonight.
Typical NBA.
Added to the fun tonight.
There's always jawing. There's always yapping at the officials.
Chris, what was going on with Gasol at the end? You and Paul and Kobe, and there seemed to be a lot of disagreement going on.
Oh no, just friendly conversation. Telling them how honored I am to be on the same court.
The rubbing of the heads. What was going on with that?
Yeah, I don't do that. You know what I mean? He tried to touch the top of my head, Paul. You know what I mean? I don't,
he did touch it. He grabbed it.
Yeah,
and
I don't like that.
You
don't
went
treat
after his.
Me. You know what I mean? I got a son of my own. I don't know if Pal got kids or whatever, but don't touch the top of my head like I'm one of your kids.
Was that the intention?
It don't matter. I don't know what his intentions was. Just I don't know if he got kids, but I'm not one of them.
Is that why you went back and got all of his head?
Yeah, I treat him like little Chris.
Did he ever do that before?
No, I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. You're a grown man. I'm not gonna walk up to you and put my hand on top of your head.
Pal, what about Red? Chris was saying that you put your hand on his head. He thought that was a demeaning gesture. He thought that you treated him like a little kid, and he didn't like that. That's what he said.
Well, I'm sorry he felt that way.
What was meant by the hand on the head?
No, I do that all the time with my teammates. It's okay. It's like if I touch your shoulder or your back. Nothing mean about it. But it's what it is.
Let's just give a listen to Chris Paul.
Game 5, everybody knows what everybody's going to do. Don't touch the top of my head.
Okay, Jalen Rose. Why does he want people to touch his head? First and foremost, I'm glad that they gave that right after and got back into their zone because you definitely want to appreciate all wins, in particular the ability to advance.
Why doesn't he want someone to touch his head?
And he had to smile. Here's why. It's cultural, David.
What do you mean?
You do not touch a black man's hair. Rule number 2. Let me tell you rule number 1.
You know I'm gonna touch your hair right now, right?
Let me tell you rule number 1.
You know I'm gonna touch my hair right now, right?
But that ain't rule number 1.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you about rule number 1.
Tell me rule number 1.
It's life or death if you touch a black woman's hair. It's life or death.
Oh yeah.
Like don't if you want some problems, if you want some smoke, listen to my voice and touch a black woman's hair. I don't care what time of day it is. I don't care what atmosphere it is. You want to see stars? Do that.
My wife has a shirt that says "Don't touch my hair" on it. I'm not lying. She has a shirt that says "Don't touch my hair" on it. That's how far it went. She needed to tell people without telling people
I'm trying to
not
tell
to
people
touch
it's
her
cultural.
hair.
It's cultural.
Let's talk about you. I'm going to do some investigative journalism here. Who is allowed to touch your head?
Everybody knows what everybody's going to do. Don't touch the top of my head.
Because we know after the other day, P.J. Tucker is not allowed to. And I know from a few years ago, Pau Gasol is not allowed to.
Yeah,
so
out. That's out.
Little Chris?
Nobody.
Jada?
That's out.
No one?
No, that's out.
No?
That's out. And everybody know that. Like, you don't do that to nobody. You know what I mean? It ain't just me, so any and everybody know that. Don't do that.